Welcome back. Right, I think I got the answer. I think why it doesn't look right. That that bar between the chassis and the engine is too thin. That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong. So we're gonna have to increase the size of that. Those panels that I put on there, they're just to give me an idea of proportion. That's all they are. But that dawn of the century, we'll probably use that actually. I'll probably mess that about and incorporate that. But that chassis is going to look right in cream. I questioned it. I don't know if you guys did, but I questioned it, and I thought, so that ain't going to look right in cream. But it is. It is. If you take the cream off of that, where that lettering is above it, you can see that's gonna pop. That will pop. That would definitely pop nice. And by the time you bring the top skirt in there as well, in cream and do a load of artwork on there, and then bring them rear panels in as well, with all cream edges, that's gonna look alright. So yeah, so they're not going on there. All I've done is use some clamps and just clamped them on just to get an idea of the cream, between the cream and the red. But it does work. It does work, it definitely does. So we'll stick to the original plan, I think. But you've got to do this with work. You've got to experiment with things, because if you don't, you won't get it right in the end. It won't look right. I mean, it's got a lovely showman's way about it, which is nice. I like that. I'm nuts on fairground stuff, as you know. But yeah, the cream. You see that back wheel where the light ain't on it? You can see that's creamy looking in the camera. So that will pop, definitely. So we'll stick with the original plan. Because I was thinking to myself earlier on, it was bugging me. I think to myself, oh no, I dropped a clanger here. That should have stayed red. But no, I don't think so. By the time you got a lot of red line work in the cream, it's gonna work fine. But don't worry about the height of it. As far as the height's concerned, we're bring that into proportion. I mean, you can already see with those panels on. So that's what it lacks. It lacks definition with the sides, because you've only got that single 25 L bar going through there over that round one. That's what gives that a problem. Time you do that thicker, time you thicken that up, that's going to come nice. That will come nice. Yeah, and by the time that's cream, that's going to pop nice. Yeah, definitely right. Yeah, and then time we tone that down, because that creamy colour you got there, that's pretty much done the same way, but that's antique pine. I don't know if you can see that now. That's antique pine lacquer on there. But those panels come off of a set of rounding boards, or a rounding board that I was going to use for that fair organ. I never used it, and I ended up selling the sign written board to a showman. He bought it off me. I can't remember who it was now. Seth Harris bought it. He come down to see me one day and bought some fairground stuff for me. So that come off the top of the rounding board. Those. When I was going to use it for the fair organ, that's why it's a dawn of the century mechanical fairground organ. That's why it says that. But it's good as a definition plate, because it gives you an idea of whether or not the colours are going to work. So what it'll do is enhance the brass as well. It'll put it in nice. Yes, because I thought I dropped a clanger. I did, honestly. It's quite a nice chassis. It's an open chassis, because they wouldn't have been that heavy because of what they were meant for. Because they were coffin cart, because obviously the weight of a coffin and that would have been fairly heavy. I suppose they built them very durable, but really quite lightweight. But if you look at those colours now, you can see what I'm saying, can't you? That the cream's going to be good. with the red lining and that, it's going to really pop. It's got that nice Showmans look about it as well, so yeah, it'd be good. Anyway, thanks for viewing. This is I'm burning the midnight oil tonight. I'm probably not going to do any more now. I don't know what's up with YouTube. I've got problems uploading. It seems to be really slow because I've got 3 more. The other 2 that I've already made, they don't seem to be uploading very quick. So I don't know. I think there's a bit of an issue with uploading at the minute. So we're just going to have to ride that. I'll ride that out. Maybe not have to take. So there's a little bit of a delay on filming. This one is in the queue. It's going to be in the queue. I'm doing it now, but it's probably going to take me the way it seems to be shaping. I might restart the computer. I don't know yet. But anyway, it's going to look good. It's going to definitely pop. I think it's going to look stunning when it's done. And then we get it started. We get it up and running. As soon as the wheels are done, we get it started. And it should rock backwards and forwards nicely. And it should be quite quiet because that exhaust system is quite impressive. So hopefully, anyway, we'll see. You never know. You never know. Anyway, I'll keep you tuned, keep you updated. Thanks for watching my stuff. Please like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.